Okay, so we're going to do a couple of random reads from Spirit and then I'll do an Ogum. Got some time tonight and I'm trying to wind down, and the only way I can do it is with Spirit, so that's what we'll do. So we'll try these because these are a bit jollier than the others. And let's go get some angel cards. I've got some of them. And I might even do your love read. How's that? So let's have a look. What can we do, Spirit? Let's find the card first. The random card that we're going to be looking for. So when I do these reads, the major arcana are your clues. The number that I give you will be either your birthday, your door number, your lucky number, or the date of someone's passing, or their birthday. So remember, this is someone in spirit that we're talking to. So the situation will be around you now, what you're going through because they're trying to help you, or what they went through when they passed. So there's the first one. This is the situation. This is the obstacles. This is what cannot be changed. This is the root of the problem. This is the past. This is the immediate future. This is the present. Emotional life. Hopes and fears. And the outcome. So the overall energy is that they want you to come home to who you truly are. And sometimes that's because it's their fault that you are not being your true self. Because they taught you to be something different. Because in their well-meaning way, they thought they was doing the best. But now they've passed, they see the bigger picture and realise that they shouldn't have. So let's see. It could be that they passed with a head injury, first of all, or that they were stubborn and you was always at loggerheads. The number 22 is massively important to spirit. It was a negative situation. So when they passed, there was fear. There was a friend that was actually an enemy. Someone they trusted, possibly a Capricorn or a Capricorn cusper. So born early Capricorn Sagittarius, late Capricorn Aquarius. But this was maybe a businessman, someone who'd lost everything, someone who had nothing to lose, who they thought was loyal, a loyal companion. It could be someone in uniform. But the big clue is the 22, and there was fear, a lot of fear there. This could be a soldier. And that there was a lack of trust. The obstacles to overcome is that you will find out some information. Someone will contact you. Harsh words. But it will bring something to light. The truth will be spoken. The truth will be told. You will maybe read something. The written word is very important. Also, it mentions a child. Possibly that was you as a child then. But it is either a child, your inner child, your ego getting in the way, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So it could be that Aquarius, like we said, getting in touch. What cannot be changed? Someone is ungrateful or feeling unworthy. 7 years is mentioned. Things didn't pay off how they expected. This could be an apology from someone in spirit who lost everything and they was afraid at their time of passing. They didn't think they was good enough. They didn't think they was worthy. Or they was ungrateful for what you'd done. And they're sorry for that. The root of the problems is change or gambling. Because they've got dice around the neck. The number 10, even though it's a positive energy, this 10, it brought about a change. A massive change. Or you may have met somebody recently that is going to change your world for the better. The number 10. But it causes problems. In the past, we have Sagittarius. So again, we've got either side of that Capricorn. We've got Sagittarius and we've got Aquarius. But 14 is positive in the past. They overcome addictions, maybe this person in the past. Or you did. You learnt some hard lessons. You brought balance back to their life or yours. Patience. Tattoos are mentioned. Hips and thighs. University. But above all, the 14, important. And then we have a couple. Because this lady belongs with that man. But that man is an enemy. A friend that now is an enemy. This is a reliable friend. So there may be a couple that you know. Or this may be you if you're mum and dad. Or mum and dad may be in spirit. Either way. Or dad may be in spirit and mum not. Mum is nurturing. This is a Taurus energy if it's not a mother. Taurus cusper. So she could be an early Taurus, which is Aries, a late Taurus, which is Gemini. Both of a darker complexion. Dark eyes, dark skin, dark hair, even if that's just because they tan very easily when on holiday. This Taurus, or this lady, because it could be of either gender, is secure emotionally and financially. And she is reliable and generous. Could be, again, in uniform. But right now, in this present time, there is lies, there are suspicions are justified, and it may be something to do with the passing, that drugs was involved, even though they'd got clean, or that a drug dealer was involved, somebody that didn't like them getting clean. It could be criminal activity, or it could be health issues. It could be to do with siblings. Any or all of these are relevant, but for some of you, one story in particular will stand out. But there's so many of you now that they'll be running more than one story concurrent, but they've only got so many cards they can use. So I'm trying to tell you as much as I can. This is Gemini energy. The number 1 and 28 will have significance to this story. It is hands, arm, shoulder issues, so that may be an injury that took place. But it is not to be trusted. It could be a twin. Somebody wearing a false mask, pretending to be something they're not. Or an actual masked assailant. Because there was a story, and it's very strange, I won't tell you why, but more than me got this message yesterday about somebody who was mugged on the way home and it went wrong. So that could apply. And Annabelle was mentioned. So this is Gemini. No communication. problems with siblings, hands, arms, shoulders, your suspicions are justified criminal activity. In your emotional life, we have an end of a chapter, but we've brought this to a positive conclusion. So that chapter is over is what Spirit's saying. It's time to move on. 21 is positive, but you fear that change. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things, or events, may take place. The number 72 is connected to this card and a legacy. Jewellery, possibly. The fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius are mentioned. Your hopes and fears is that one day you will be reunited. Yes, you will. But there may also be a celebration that you're worried about. So in the case, if this fits you and you've lost your partner, if you're this lady even, or you're the gentleman that's lost his wife and feels like he's lost everything, it's time for you to enjoy life. They want you to celebrate. They want you possibly to find someone to celebrate with. Celebrate life. Because there is a marriage that's ending, a marriage that's over, or a friendship that ended. And some of you will see that your partner was your best friend and you've lost that. And it means that you've lost faith in yourself. And in doing so, you are not living in your truth. Maybe somebody didn't speak to you truthfully about how bad finances had got. There is religion involved here. Teachers, schools, universities. We've got universities mentioned more than once. So you may have met at university, some of you. Some others, they put you through hell and they're really sorry. Somebody there on the other side is saying, I wasn't the best person. Again, it's Taurus, which makes me think it might be the lady that's in spirit. Neck and throat issues. So it could be, obviously, cancer, but for some it could be someone who took their own life. The throat, or something ingested. 5 or 23, massively important, negative energy. So you've got your clues to this. They've given you a lot of clues to who this person is. If you tick more than 3 of those numbers, it's definitely for you. But there is someone here that you banged heads with a lot. But they're telling you that a change is coming. The 10 tomorrow could be positive. And you may hear or read something massively important that ends this chapter and helps you begin a new one. But you will lose friends or end marriages over this when you find out the truth. Too many, sorry. I have a drive, passion and energy to achieve my wildest dreams. And that's what they want for you, to achieve your wildest dreams. And maybe somebody's learning to drive. Yeah. So what they want you to do now is not stop loving them, but to detach yourself. According to spiritual law, you can have anything that your heart desires. However, your happiness, sense of security, or feelings of power depend on someone else or something else in your life, then you are attached to that person, and it's unhealthy. It is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and in turn keeps you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cord that ties you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally, and this will enable you to reclaim your power and be genuine. So free your spirit and that of others and let go now. Release everyone and everything so that my spirit is free. So for some of you, this has been a long time, and spirit need to move on. There are different stages for them to go through, but they cannot leave and will not leave whilst you need them. And this is why I warn you all against mediums and tarot readers who continually do reads, because they can make a lot of money on grieving people. I could see people every day if I wanted to, but that's not healthy for you or spirit. You don't want to keep them tied, bound to earth, when they could be moving on and learning other things. They will never leave you, and whenever you think of them, they'll be there. But to keep dragging them back is another thing. If you love, then you need to let go. Cut the ties. End a chapter. Beautiful read. Thanks for listening. I don't know what the next one will be. Probably a love read. Thanks for listening. Bye.